All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to my channel. If you're a regular viewer or a subscriber, it is good to have you back. And if you are just seeing my video for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so that you can see more videos. I promise you, this channel is going to blow up and it will be beautiful for you to say I was part of it from the very beginning. So do subscribe. And this is a channel where we discuss family, relationships, love, and trending Nigerian issues. Now, let us get to today's story. About a week ago, we began talking about the fracas in the marriage of Nollywood star Regina Daniel and Senator Ned NWOKO. Obviously, they are going through a divorce process now, unless there is an intervention of some sort. And Regina alleged that there was violence in her marriage to Senator Ned NWOKO. She said in a viral video that in Ned NWOKO's house, I am nothing. But in my own house, I am a queen. But after that, Senator Ned NWOKO came out and said Regina was into drugs. He labeled Regina as a drug addict and that was the beginning of their problems. He said a lot of things about the lady that he claimed began happening when she began doing drugs. And some people believed Ned NWOKO's side of the story. Others believed Regina's side of the story, that Regina was okay and it was just violence that was driving her out of the marriage. But now something happened about, 24 hours ago. Ned NWOKO stepped out with another young lady. How do you step out with another young lady after just, let's say, 4 to 5 days of Regina Daniel leaving the house? What does this tell us about this man? Yes, already he has shown us his penchant for many women, because Regina even married him when he already had 5 wives. But for God's sake, you just had an issue with one of your wives and she left the house, and the next thing you could do 72 hours later was to be seen with another strange lady outside. First of all, let's take the clip of Ned NWOKO and this strange lady. Look at it. You saw that. Now, I am not surprised. I am not surprised at all that Ned NWOKO is stepping out with a strange lady after Regina Daniel just left the house. Ned's character is very obvious from the very beginning. He is not a person that respects the sanctity of marriage. And it is such a pity that the parents of this young lady, Regina Daniel, pushed her into this kind of nonsense. A lady that had a promising career because of money. This is what we keep talking about. And people will come back and tell us, oh, it is money that matters. Money is everything. If you are not talking money, you are talking nonsense. This is what Nigeria has become, a society that worships money, to the point that somebody who is even on her own way to making money will dump everything she's doing just to go for ready-made money. Look at the situation. Ned is moving to humiliate this young lady. But I think Ned is actually humiliating himself. I think this is actually a disgraceful act from him. A man of this age behaving like a child, because he obviously flaunted that lady to spite Regina. A man that is close to 70 years old, if not even more. You are behaving like a baby. Coming out to do something where small children they do in those days. When you have an issue with your girlfriend, you start playing with other girls to make her feel jealous, and the girls too do it to the guys. This is what Ned NWOKO is doing. This man has no regard for the sanctity of marriage. Ladies, learn from this. Even men should also learn from this. This is not what marriage should be. This is not what relationships should be. Relationships should be sacred. These things were designed by God to help us to go through life. And if you are able to bring yourself to having a good one, I am telling you, over 70% of your problems will be solved in life with a good partner. So it is not something we should joke with. In the world today, depression everywhere. You find people after they have chased and made the money that they say is everything, you see their marriages falling apart. Some will even be single up to that point, and then they'll begin falling into depression because they didn't know that the things that money cannot buy are as important, if not more important, than the things that money can buy. So, as a society, we have relegated the roles of other things that money cannot buy in shaping our lives. But we cannot run away from reality. All those things that we think are not important, will meet them in front. So the reason why we are making some of these videos is to encourage people. And I know that our time will come when our voices will be heard all over. We are just trying to contribute to a society where things can be done right. And everything starts from that marriage unit, that family unit. It is from there that people spring out into the society. If we can get it right from there, I am telling you, the society will be a much more better place. If you watched up to this point, I do not need to prompt you to subscribe. I am sure that you will. So I no go even tell you say make you subscribe. Na lie, I will still tell you. Subscribe to this channel so that we can see you again next time. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.